My name is Florian Anderhuber. I am the Deputy Director General of Euromines, the Association of the European Mining Industry. Demand for electricity from energy-intensive industries is anchored in Europe's climate and energy regulatory framework. Not only are we baseload consumers, stabilizing offtake with our constant and stable demand for pattern, the regulatory framework drives electrification wherever it is technically feasible and economically rational. Economically, electrification in Europe also makes system sense. Energy-intensive industry is a stabilizing, long-duration baseload off-taker. Large industrial loads sign long-term contracts, provide predictable demand profiles, and can increasingly offer flexibility services. This is incentivized by the legal framework and so improves revenue certainty for generators, it lowers financing costs for new capacity, and strengthens the overall investment case for Europe's clean power system. Our industry provides a demand pull, as electrification is one of the main decarbonization avenues, incentivized through regulatory support, such as the Climate, Energy, Environmental State Aid Guidelines or indirect cost compensation. Several complementary initiatives have been also adopted to ensure demand for electricity, ranging from contractual tools such as two-way contracts for difference, industrial decarbonization auctions, and risk-sharing schemes. And lastly, the energy framework, including the Renewable Energy Directive or also the Energy Taxation Directive, create already a structural pull for electrified pathways. Renewable sub-targets for hydrogen and RFNBOs, guarantees of origin systems, and the possibility for reduced electricity taxation compared with fossil fuels are all systematically in favor of electrified industrial processes. Our operations are running 24/7, and they are not impeded to electrify by the lack of targets. Rather, the bottlenecks are price exposures and access to stable and affordable electricity, with a long-term price visibility to create a business case. Targets would even be counterproductive, as they would distort the demand profile of industry beyond where it would be technologically and economically viable. Therefore, maintaining a technologically neutral approach is essential. Electrification picks up where it makes economic sense, where it is market-driven, and where the investment risks are low. By being supportive of industrial decarbonization, staying technology neutral, and not through imposing industry-specific targets. Targets may be counterproductive. They would lead to suboptimal technology adoptions instead of the most effective solution. The demand drive, we see it already happening. Whenever new capacity comes online, the supply is immediately tied up in long-term purchasing agreements. Access to stable capacity therefore is key and will drive the uptake more than an industry-specific target would. Taken together, carbon pricing, investment de-risking instruments, power procurement frameworks, renewable deployment mandates, and taxation signals. All of them already form a very dense regulatory ecosystem that anchors industrial demand for clean electricity.